let me say this real quick. If you have a license to carry, hopefully you got the gun for protection if need be, right? But if you're going out here saying Holly wasn't fair, Holly didn't have to defend herself, she shouldn't have done this, she didn't have to unalive her, then honestly, you don't need a firearm, because clearly you don't believe in using it for a purpose like protecting your life. To me, that means you're carrying a gun for fashion, for vibes, or just to simply seem tough. Because if someone was threatening you and your first response is you should just walk away and hope nothing happens, then you don't believe in self-defense at all. And if that's truly how you feel, cool. But keep that same energy if someone was to come for you and your life was in danger. Don't pick and choose when survival mode is accepted. Now, let's talk about the Holly and Ramika situation with facts and not emotions. Holly had a legal restraining order. A judge do not just sign those because someone felt away. That means there was a documented fear. It means the court agreed she had a reason to feel unsafe. A woman fears somebody so much she goes to the court system for protection. That is already not a normal, peaceful situation. So when that same person she has a restraining order against pops up again, her fear is triggered. Her instinct is survival. That is fight or flight. Not let me flip the page 12 of the law book. And when you're a mother, the protection mode hits harder. This wasn't two strangers in traffic. This wasn't random. This was a woman who reported the threat, legally documented it, was granted a restraining order, was trying to keep herself and her baby safe. But when she defended herself, all of a sudden she's the villain. So what y'all wanted? For her to be the next tragic headline? For her child to lose their mama? So the internet could say justice for Holly after the fact? Let's be real. A life lost is always sad. Nobody celebrates that. But the same internet that says protect women, believe women, get a restraining order, is now mad because she protected herself and actually survived. That's backwards, that's hypocritical, and that's dangerous. If a woman with a restraining order gets harmed, y'all call her a victim. But if she protects herself and lives, suddenly she's the problem. Which one is it? Because survival shouldn't only be respected when the outcome fits your emotions. At the end of the day, self-defense is self-defense. And it's a sad situation, and I pray for both families, but we just can't sit here and act like, oh, she shouldn't have protected herself and she shouldn't have done that. Because if that's what you're saying or whatever, then, I hope you never run into a situation where you have to protect yourself and you may have to use your firearm because, then you took away a life because you had to protect yourself. Y'all are not making any sense. Y'all not making any sense at all. So if you are one of those ones that have a license to carry and you have a gun, but you don't believe in self-defense, you need to go ahead and get rid of that baby. All right, that's all I have for right now. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Turn on your notification bell so that you will be notified each and every time I go live or I drop a video. See y'all.